last session, you finally made it to Neverlight Grove. It's wild here. You've been asked to go to the Garden of Welcome by Basidia, the Sovereign, one of the two sovereigns that rule over Neverlight Grove. It is growing concern of a possible infection spreading. Disease spore has driven you to this point. As you were approaching the Garden of Welcome, you were attacked by a mutated, bubbling mound of mushrooms that could speak, named Yestabrod, along with a couple other Myconid adults and some drow forest servants, one of which being Sarah. Yeah, I think I summed it all up.
Let's go.
Let's go. Everyone roll your initiatives.
I kill the mushrooms instantly.
Okay.
That could be true. We don't know yet.
Rogi brings them back to life instantly.
Yep.
Rogi. This is it. This is the end of our alliance.
No more will I stand this Durakar.
I need to do the thing that always takes me forever to do.
Rolling initiative.
Yes.
How?
Good.
Wait,
I
no,
can
the
do
wizard goes on my turn, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if it separates from you and starts
We
acting
looked at the
wildly,
rules last time, but
Yeah.
it's been 2 weeks, so I forgot them all already.
Oh my god, you guys rolled so good.
I'm the
Okay.
greatest.
Gundra is ready.
yeah,
Gundra, you're ready to go.
yeah.
He said 2 weeks.
Actually,
Gundra just killed a woman, half out of mercy, half out of like a sense of duty. He's kind of
He's
in a
riding that high.
So madness.
he's in a mood, definitely.
Oh boy.
But it's
we
like,
all love when Gundra's in a mood.
but it's definitely focused him. Anyways, I'm gonna do a stupid thing. I want to just run up here real quick,
That's what D&D is for.
and I'm gonna cast a second level Burning Hands
Alright then.
On Seraph?
on
I
as
approve
many
of
things
this
as possible.
decision.
Do I not have a? Did I not set it up for higher level?
It's
And
not
that-
a stupid decision.
Extra D6 per level. Okay, let me just boop.
Oh,
Oof, fuck.
just kill the man, why don't you?
So it was just level 2?
Yeah. DC 14 Dexterity save, and if not, it's 15.
I think you can get everybody, I believe.
Kind of. This guy might be questionable, but I at least get all of these guys.
Yeah, he's outside that range. There's only 15 feet. So,
Yeah, I think it's like
Okay.
literally just like this, so.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with big old Yestabrod. He needs to make a dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Not very good at that. He got a 6. That's a fail.
Awesome.
Okay, 2 Spore Servant. That's 17 and an 18. Pass. The 1 Mike and Adult got hit. Got a 2.
Alright, 7 for the ones that saved, 15 for the ones that didn't.
Fuck.
And it's fire damage, so, you know, they're plants of some sense. Some of them, at least.
Actually, I wonder if some of them, if the Spore Servants are considered plants.
I think they should be. I can't imagine they're not.
Yeah, medium plant. Got it.
But yeah,
Okay. Yeah, it is. Yes, Brod's gonna use a legendary resistant in 16.
okay. 7 instead.
Alright.
Eh,
Mike and Adult failed. What's the total? It's 15.
it's 15, 7 for halved.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna let an opportunity attack happen, but last 5 feet of movement to step back.
Alright, and Sareth will make an attack against you with his short sword.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 nat 1s. No go.
Thank you, God. I have killed it. I have killed a betrayer of your ideals, and you have rewarded me. I will always think of this.
Alright, Thojane.
Well. Okay. I reckon I'll probably back up the little baby boy.
You mean Gundra?
I'm gonna interpose in between myself and Frankie
Oh.
momentarily.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give that drow backstabbing piece of shit a piece of my mind.
Out of character, I don't think you would be doing this if he had his own mind. But yeah, go for it.
I don't know that.
That's true, I don't.
I mean, he is a drow, so
All I see is a traitorous drow right now.
He's got
that's oxymoron.
he's got spores coming out of him to some degree. I know Rogi
Oh,
does too.
So does
but
Rogi.
Yeah, but
This is like spores
It's
that split
normal.
from their head.
mm-hmm.
It's different from like moss growing on you and
Who did-
moss growing out of your eyeballs.
Actually, who did you do damage to the most?
One of these guys I think failed.
Okay, because that big guy.
The big guy used a legendary resistance to halve my damage, basically.
Yeah, we gotta kill the ads first.
Mm-hmm.
That's every boss fight. Alright. Well, yeah. I'm gonna want to hurt Sareth. But I'm gonna shoot the guy behind him.
Alright.
Not the other valuable one.
I can't win in this
Alright.
situation.
So,
You have 2 other ads over here.
so this guy dies from the first 2 bolts.
Third one on this fat.
Okay.
This
Still-
fat.
fat.
Have some arcane force, you fungal pod.
Like a Funko Pop. Is that your turn?
Let's see. I started right here, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 10, 15, 20, 25. Just spread us out a little bit. That's it.
Alright. Frankie.
Alright,
Gotta
I'll
prepare.
cast Thunder Wave on. How do I draw again?
A little paintbrush tool.
Yeah, that box right there.
Okay, alright. Hitting all those guys, so they need to make constitution saves. Yes, Rod. That's a fail for a big guy. 2 Myconids. Let's see. One of the Myconids fails. This one is actually unharmed. So you do 5 thunder damage.
Yeah, and they get pushed back 10 feet.
Okay. Is there a stipulation with size? No. No.
Oh, wait, is that a cliff right there?
Kind of. It's more of a. You're on the bottom side of it.
Oh.
It's like a weird shadow, I think. I'm not sure. The map isn't quite clear. He moves back. I think he stays, but I think dies anyway. If they succeed, they take half damage. Yes. Okay. So he's actually still up. Ooh.
And then bonus action Sun Sword.
Mmm.
Sun sword. Nice.
Not the light.
The light, it burns! Alright, with that, it is Kilu's turn.
Me. How bad is Sereth looking? Oh, whoops.
He's pretty hurt.
Okay. So here's an interesting question.
Oh boy, alright.
Where should Keyleth consistently... Where should I position Keyleth's token consistently with the giant riding lizard? Or is the giant riding lizard considered part of Keyleth?
It's considered part of you.
So, for example, if the lizard's here, would that mean Gundra would have Keyleth's 5-foot protection ability? That's why I want to ask.
I think it'll be fine. I think
Because he could... It's weird with this
Technically-
token, because he could technically be anywhere on that token.
technically, I think you're.
Nick Lee.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter necessarily as long it just your token on there just shows that you're riding the giant lizard. I think if you wanted to, you could attack either of those things right there.
It's like a clever way to say doing drugs.
Say what?
What?
Sorry, I've been watching a fucking show about moving cocaine.
We're playing D&D right now. We're in a fight.
Yeah, but...
Wait,
cocaine
what show is it, Rio?
Snowfall.
Oh, there's one on Amazon Prime called 000, I think.
Oh shit, I haven't heard of that.
It's actually really good. Starring a guy named Dane DeHaan.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey, Thodane approves.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do non-lethal damage to Sereth.
Ew.
I just want to butt him in the back of the head with my sword.
You get advantage for being on a horse.
Thank
No
God.
advantage for
Thank
that.
goodness.
Well, he is knocked out.
Yes.
It's easy.
Well done.
All right, Rogi. Unless you want anything else you want to do, Keelu.
I don't think there is.
Alrighty, Rogi, you're up.
I will get. What's my movement speed? Here, next to Frankie.
Okay.
And I will take some of the lichen and moss that is growing in my hair and just crumple it up and throw it at them and cast Fairy Fire
Okay.
in a cube like that.
Frankie notices the amount of things growing on Rogi and kind of moves to the edge of his playable box.
Alright, so where was it again? The box?
20-foot
Not paying
cube.
attention to me, Daniel.
I'm sorry, I just didn't see it. I was reading your spell. And...
There. There.
Okay.
There. There.
Oh, God, it. Alright. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's action and movement. You know what? I'll bonus action. Wait a second. Oh, I don't have that anymore. Yep, that's all I want to do.
Alright, it is now the myconid adult's turn. I think one of them
It
is
turned
to-
tail and flees.
Actually, Yesterbrod's gonna use a legendary action. The corpse right next to him, he's gonna use Foul Absorption. And he gains 1d8 plus 2 hit points from sucking out the putrescence of the corpse.
early in the campaign for legendary actions?
No, it's all
Aw.
good.
Yeah. You can have a CR2 monster with legendary actions if you really want
That-
it.
Great.
Damn. Don't get any ideas, Gavin.
Ideas, ideas, ideas.
Bob it.
No, he's already gotten them.
Have
It's
some
already in his
purple
head.
chem and forget.
Yeah. I think it would be... I think D&D would be a lot more interesting if they gave more, like, low-level boss monsters a single legendary action with the only legendary action move just being an extra attack so they can, like,
Yeah.
attack, and then on somebody else's turn they attack again. And it's just like, oh, this is a boss.
A
Whoa.
good band.
Really
Attack,
cool.
attack.
Anyways, Mike and adults will go. One of them will try to attack Keeluth on top of your thing. So they're gonna make a fist attack. That's a
On 'em.
That's a nat 20.
Attack, attack.
You take. That's 10 bludgeoning and 8 poison damage. Got that, Keeluth?
10 bludgeoning, 8 poison.
The other one will move in to Frankie and make an attack. Well, shouldn't have done that because it has stun thickness now, but it's gonna make an attack with disadvantage. I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit you, Frankie.
Barely.
Oh, barely?
I'm at 12.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't. Big old Yesterbrod's gonna come in. Who I don't believe has sun sickness. No, he does not. Good to know. Gonna walk over here and give Frankie a big old actually. Maybe we'll do. No, that's a little bit too dangerous right now. He's gonna make a slam attack. Does a 22 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He does 6 bludgeoning and 6 poison damage. And Spore Servants can't go, so it's top of the round back to Gundra.
Give me a second. My dog just came in and I need to close the door.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Oop, this is tangled. Alright. Damn. I guess I'm probably moving over Sareth's corpse. And I think...
He's only asleep.
Oh, that's not what I mean. Anyways... I think we're gonna go Shadow Blade.
Ooh.
Yeah. Move here, move here. I'm getting closer than I probably need to, but also I want to make sure these things go down. This thing can eat them, which is a problem, but ultimately it's better than them doing damage to us every turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is against the Mike and adult. The 16 does hit.
Yeah.
And does kill it.
Nice.
Rush up, just quickly blade through it, kind of just seemingly passes through without actually touching it, and the guy just collapses.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
I don't think I have much more. I could probably move closer, but at this point, I think I'm gonna stay here for now. Ready up some other ideas.
Alrighty. Thodane, you're up.
Alright, looking over at Big Chonk, And seeing Frankie and Rogie there, I'll hold up Vine's staff. And I'll fire 2 missiles right in between their heads on either side.
More magic missiles, huh? Doing it at a higher level?
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, and this is again.
I want to. What I'm going for is basically like when the fucking elven dude from Rivendell is like fighting Sauron,
No.
and all those arrows just go flying by their heads.
Are you tagging Yesterbrod or the Myconid? Big guy?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Couldn't think of his
12 damage.
Lord Elrond. Duh.
Duh.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, is that your turn? So Dan?
Get a little closer to the lizard.
Alright. Frankie, you're up.
I need more confidence in my life.
What is this guy looking like?
He's pretty alright. He's glowing.
Alright, I'm just gonna make a sun sword attack on the big dude, actually. Nope.
No?
Well,
Oh yeah, the
9
no.
won't do it.
You do have advantage. A 16 does hit.
Well, then it does 10 damage. Sick.
Alright.
And then, I will inspire Rogie.
Very good.
Oh. How am I inspired?
You get. Do you know how that works?
No, what do you say to me?
Oh,
Yeah, he
Kill
knows
it.
how it works.
Kill it. That's good enough.
Okay, cool.
saying that I took poison damage from it.
Alright. So you're inspired, Rogie.
Yay!
Is there anything else you want to do for turn, Frankie?
No, that's it.
Alright, Keeluth, you're up. Sarah's taking a nap.
Sir,
It-
taking a nap.
It's a bit weird because he has all these plant things sticking out of his head.
Is that guy down yet?
No.
What's
This
the
guy is
symbol
not
above
dead
his
though.
head?
He is fairy fired.
Very fired. Okay.
Does fairy fire go away when you make an attack against it?
Nope, I keep concentrating on it.
Concentration, got it. Okay.
I'm just gonna move and attack this little guy here, but
Alright.
so if I'm understanding this right, I'm granting protection to basically everybody but Thodane right now, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure how exactly that works, but I assume that is how that would work.
Well, he gets 8 piercing.
Ooh. Good hit. Solid hit. Okay, do you want to mark him as well?
Yes.
Alright.
Or maybe not. I don't know. I need healing.
I mean, so you don't want to mark him?
I will.
Okay. Alright, is that your turn?
I think so.
Alright, Rogie.
I will, with eyes closed, using my blind fighting. 5, 10, 15, 20. And swing!
Shit.
Wait, I wanted to use second wind. Can I do that?
The nat 20, damn right.
No one can stop you.
Alright.
Gavin.
20 hits. 21, really.
Hell
I think he has a couple
That's-
sources of disadvantage. if I'm remembering right. But so it's neutral at the moment.
Max
still.
damage.
Oh, you do have disadvantage against attacking plant creatures,
I do indeed, yes. But
and Odane as well, but that is not really
Yes.
come into play.
I have advantage from Fairy Fire.
Yeah. And
So-
Wait,
flanking.
hang on. We have disadvantage
roll.
against plants?
Yeah, you've been
Against
cursed.
attack rolls against plants.
Oh, right.
No, we have a gift.
Been
Yeah, suck boys
blessed
gift.
with disadvantages.
Anyways,
Not a
you
curse.
do hit for 12 piercing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I will use the Gathered Swarm to add an extra d6 to that. So
Alright, throw it on there. 4.
make it a 16.
Nice. Solid, sturdy hit. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, great. Yesterbrod's gonna use a legendary action. Corpse Burst.
Sounds good.
Actually,
he's
it
going to
doesn't.
Cause gore, awful, and acid to erupt from a corpse. This one right here.
Oh
Everyone
no.
within 20 feet of that.
Yikes.
I think it's 20 feet.
That's a big fucking burst.
You know what? I might
That-
do this guy back here.
Yeah, because I was about to say, is that inclusive?
Yeah,
to-
like, yeah. So basically, everyone here is gonna get hit with or needs to make a dexterity saving throw or take a bunch of acid damage.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm sorry. It's only 10 feet from the corpse,
Can it be poison
so
damage?
he is just gonna do the one in the middle here. So Dane is the only one who doesn't have to.
What about Rogi?
Rogi also doesn't have to.
Yay.
Dexterity save?
Nice, nice.
That's-
Not as good.
Pretty
That's
good
a
overall.
failure for Gundra.
Damn, you just catch all of it to the face.
yeah, it's like right
to
there.
the face.
Like he's ready to move on, and just like all of a sudden it just bubbles up, and he's just.
I thought we were done with this after the spirit.
Alright, you take... Everyone who succeeds doesn't have to take any damage. Gundra, you take 5 damage.
Yeah, like I basically stepped on a body landmine. It wasn't pleasant.
Just like blew your leg off.
It's only 5 damage.
It blew your toe off.
That's enough to kill some NPCs.
Better call the
Okay.
forensic analyst.
Mike and adult is still ready to go. He's going to attack really his only target being Kilu. The 5th attack. With a disadvantage, they got a whole stick. So the sticks hit.
Does it?
No.
Okay, well, Yesterbrod's turn. He is going to. I think he's going to sacrifice a guy here. He's going to use caustic spores. He releases a 30-foot cone of spores in front of him. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. So basically, what he's doing is like just straight out this way.
Yeah, draw
So,
draw a
Dane,
line.
You are clear.
Yeah, draw a line, and then we can spread it out.
Man, I really picked the right spot to stand.
I lied. You're not safe.
I did not pick the right place to stand.
Basically, everyone there is gonna. Everyone except for Rogi's gonna have to make a dex save,
Yay.
including like an adult
I'm ready this time.
who fails.
What's the DC? Ooh.
Well, it's 12.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my fucking
Uh,
arcane deflection.
Alrighty. Frankie, you gotta
Fuck
roll
that
as well.
shit.
Another one? Alright.
Alright, you all succeed. You avoid having a bunch of caustic acidic spores on you.
We're not doing that.
Which
Oh, I
will
guess
cost
I'm
you that
concentrating.
damage over time.
I also realize I'm concentrating on a spell, so I'm good. Okay.
I think he can make any other attacks right now.
Good. Never make an attack again.
Okay, Gundra, top of the round, you're up.
I feel like most of these guys got it. I have a 20-foot throw with this funny weapon. So yeah, we're gonna throw the Psychic Blade at the large man. 24 for 7.
That hits.
I believe it's a bonus action to retrieve it, so like the blade throws into him, like pulses a little bit before disappearing and appearing in my hand again.
Like Captain America and his shield.
Not really, but go
It
off.
just comes right now. It's totally like that. Alright. Is that your turn?
He's got a cone attack. I might move like over here.
Okay.
I know, Keyleth, you're protecting me, but he just shot like a wall of caustic spores at me. So I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, he's not gonna be punching you anytime soon.
Alright. So Dane, you're up.
Okay. How's the big guy looking?
He's pretty hurt.
Yeah. And then it's just this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, actually, I did roll for him. He did fail. So he's supposed to take some damage, but it won't be enough to kill him. Fuck, he'll lower his ass, though. Yeah, he's looking real hurt. Big guy's looking real hurt.
Thing like here?
Hmm?
What's the lighting like?
It's dim light.
Dim light? Alright. I'm gonna try and
Like-
take the big guy down.
Alright. Cause yeah, there is light in these caverns. They're just all from phosphorescent.
I'm just
fungi.
gonna keep hitting him with the AR-15.
The which normally you would have disadvantage, but you can't miss.
Nope.
And this is for the big guy.
Yep.
12 damage against him. God, you're rolling with those.
I know.
He is.
My missile damage is yum.
He's hurt. Alright, is that your turn?
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Alright.
Can't let that wizard get too far away.
That's right. Alright, Frankie. You're up.
Oh shit, actually, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. I can't use that spell. I have
Why?
to use a cantrip. So I'll do that.
So instead of magic missile, you have to use the cantrip?
Yep, because of my
Okay.
fucking arcane deflection.
Yeah, he
Yeah, that's
used all of
right.
his magical
I-
energy to shield
Such
himself.
a pain in the ass to try and remember that, like
Yeah.
a turn later.
Like I read that and I was gonna be like, I was gonna try to like keep that in mind, but I forgot it too.
I know, I was trying to fucking remember, and then I forgot when my turn came.
Yep, alright then. With that, I changed the health around. Frankie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a swipe at the big guy.
We don't know
Alright,
this, but if he
17 hits.
we don't know this, but if he's weak to fire damage or vulnerable to fire damage, you would technically do more with the firebolt.
He does not display such weaknesses.
Okay.
Alright.
And
Actually,
then
you wouldn't even been able to hit him, Rio.
With the 18?
He has advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm sorry. That was my bad.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I
We
was-
we have
I
a
got confused.
we have a funny setup right now.
Yeah.
That's right, Mark. You make sure that fire damage goes through.
Mhm.
and then I'll spend a psychic blade
Ooh.
and do 8 more damage.
Damn.
That shit is fucking cool.
He is on his last leg.
Good.
He's
Yeah.
spluttering. The gross slit where his mouth is just oozing at this point. He's almost coughing up what you would think is an equivalent of blood.
I got him.
Okay, with that, Keyleth, you're up.
Is that the big guy that's almost on his last leg?
Yeah,
I think they both are technically, but
They
the big
both
guy
are,
more
but-
importantly.
yeah.
Do whips have reach?
Yeah, I
yes.
think they're 10
Yes.
foot.
Alright.
I looked a lot into Whip's lascivious character.
I'm gonna
His
pop out
whips
a
and
whip
chains excite him.
and smack the big guy.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Damn.
Damn
Ah.
it. I want
Okay,
the
well,
whip
I'm going
to
to
hit.
second wind then.
All right. Whip exactly.
And I'm going to action surge. Wait, is action surge a bonus action?
I think your second wind hasn't leveled up. You're a level 4 and it's only giving you a +3.
That's what I have it set as.
Isn't it 1d10 plus your level?
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus your level.
So you have a 7 healing instead of a 6 there. To be fixed later.
Oh, I can just fix that now.
Yeah.
Alright, 7 instead of 6.
Every
Good.
hit point counts.
Every hit point counts, absolutely. Is action surge? No, it's not. Okay. So I can just do an action surge. So I'm going to try and
Holy
hit
crap.
him again.
Ooh, that hit. For a solid 4. Oh my god. He had 5 hit points.
Are you serious?
He is on 1 hit point.
Next time, do not roll minimum
Rogie.
damage.
Rogi,
Lucky
you're
for
up.
him.
He is kneeling at this point. Cannot hold his mutated, gross body up.
Hmm.
You breathe on this man, he'll die.
Fear attack. Oh.
How do you want to do this?
Using the rapier a little bit more like a saber, Rogi will just cut off, do as many cuts as he can, just like slashing through, and then just cut off all of his appendages.
Yeah, he drops just from you dissecting him. And he sputters for a moment, almost trying to speak before just dying. It's at this point, at the other Mike and an adult, he will try to run away.
He can try.
Frankie and Keelu both can make an opportunity attack. You both make a solid, decisive strike almost at the same time and just kind of bisect this guy as he also falls down dead.
Yeah.
Sick.
Fun.
That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, and with that, you've completed the encounter.
Okay.
That poison damage have a lasting effect?
No. It does not. Alright. I will say, as you are running around and fighting Thodane and Gundra, you spot, I'll say along with Rogi probably,
Mhm.
you do spot a seemingly like a pile, seems almost to be buried, but you can see clearly sticking out of it something that looks like leather and metal.
Where?
I would say probably just like right here.
I'll join my drow counterpart over by the metal.
Mm-hmm.
It seems just to be maybe some old equipment or something that has just been buried in a heap of fungus.
Check it for traps.
Okay.
I doubt these things are smart enough to trap
Is
anything.
that something I can do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
anyone can.
I know, I just assume rogues only.
They're just better at it.
Well, not even necessarily. They
No,
don't
that's
take the
true.
goddamn skills for it. They're just as bad as the rest of us.
I'm gonna
It's
make an
true.
assumption.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
wow, nat 20. You clear off a little bit. It doesn't seem to be trapped in any way, shape, or form, but you do notice there are a lot of things in here that look pristine, despite being absolutely trashed with fungus.
I am proficient in ruin diving.
This is not a ruin. It is
I
a
know.
tile.
Everything is a ruin.
Everything's a ruin, Dan.
Cool.
Even this pile of shit.
Do you point this out to us?
I
I
don't.
do.
I think it's hard to be subtle about this at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this
Oh.
pile of old equipment, seems like there's a +2 studded leather armor,
Excuse me?
Plus
A
2 studded
plus
leather
2.
armor.
Jesus.
a +2 short sword,
Oh.
a strange bag that most of you would recognize as a bag of holding.
Hmm.
It's mine. Glad I took this fucking spell for no reason.
Hmm.
You do not know what's in the bag of holding, so you would have to turn it in, like, dump it out, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Would Rogi know
Dump it
how
out.
to do that with a bag of holding?
Daniel,
Bags of holding are pretty.
There's
famous.
also 2 intelligent
really-
wizards.
Yeah,
There-
that too.
there's
Rogi
also
will-
me, a player, who looks at this and thinks, this bag of holding might be a bag of devouring. We have no way of telling.
Wait, did you
That
say?
is
Did you say
very
studded?
true.
Did you say leather armor?
Studded leather armor, +2.
Ooh. What does a +2 do?
It adds
2 to all.
it adds 2 to the AC, yeah.
Yeah, adds
Oh,
2 to
I want that really bad.
Rogi will pick up the bag of holding and turn it inside out.
Okay, it seemed to contain 2 spell scrolls,
Ooh.
40 days worth of rations, and
Jeez.
320 silver pieces.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
Okay, hang on. Can you... Is it easy to post that in the chat?
Not really.
If it's
There's
not
a lot-
easy, you don't have to do it.
There's like links attached to it and shit, and I don't know how well it'll look.
So we got 330 gold?
320.
That's silver.
It's silver. There's no gold.
Do you want us to keep it in silver form?
That's what you're getting, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I'll
What
let you
else?
deal. There's a short sword, some armor that Frankie is going after.
Yep, a +2 short sword.
Mm-hmm.
I would
What'd
like
you-
that,
what-
please.
What are the scrolls?
You can look them over. I'll say it's easy enough to kind of recognize from a cursory glance. One is a remove curse spell, and
Oh.
the other is a spider climb.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Along with that, you can also find just a variety of drow-made swords and basic short swords.
Undra, do you mind if I take the climby climb?
The what?
The-
Oh, yes, sure, fine. Rogi, I notice. Rogi, you may be interested in that sword, but I would suggest you let somebody who is only able to use weaponry. Points over to Keeluth, who is clearly going over to Sarah's body.
Rogi is not even looking at the sword. He is just messing with the bag. Goes,
Mm.
huh?
Never mind. You hold on to that. I might have a few things I'll ask you to hold later, but for now, I'll let you be in charge of that bag. And he's gonna pick up the sword with the intent of bringing it to Keeluth.
Okay.
Fair. Rogi uses a rapier, not a short sword.
Well,
Exactly.
you know, they're the same thing.
No.
With a +2, their damage is like almost the exact.
Yeah.
Uh,
Alright, Zick.
Yeah, come over here, hand him a sword.
Oh.
So it looks like everyone gets 72 silver.
Keeluth just like reaches out his hand to hoist Gundra up onto the back of the lizard, but then like looks down in surprise when he's handed a hilt instead.
72 silver?
Yeah, I think 360 divided by 5.
Yeah, okay, that's correct.
Yeah, you get a bag of holding, +2 studded leather armor, which I assume Frankie's taking.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's studded leather armor, but it's magical and has +2 bonus to the AC. Keyleth gets the +2 short sword. Roki has the bag of holding. You seem to have split up all the silver,
Apparently.
and you just have the 2 spell scrolls.
So, Daniel, I would like my biases confirmed. May I do a medicine check on Sarah's unconscious body to confirm that there is no way to heal him?
Sorry, say that again, Mark.
I want to check Sarah's body, and I want to confirm my bias that he's already gone.
Oh, easy enough. He's literally sprouting shit out of his skull.
But we need to make sure that there isn't anything that can be done. So I'm going to inspect it closely.
Okay.
12. I probably don't gain a whole lot of insight from my
No.
thing.
Not a whole lot. It seems clear enough just from other markings of death that, yeah, he is dead, and something is just... The spores are just controlling him.
Mm-hmm. Kilo, this is a corpse that's being moved.
Alright then. Keyleth's gonna take that +2 short sword and finish him off.
You're gonna christen that short sword with Sarah's head, huh?
No better way.
What better way to christen a drow blade than with the blood of a friend?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Easy enough, slice. And even like there's a moment where all the spores that are sticking out of him just wiggle violently and then just fall over dead.
If anybody needs to be healed before we move forward, I have medical supplies.
Keyleth's gonna raise the weapon in the air.
At this point,
This weapon's
Echo-
name is now Sereth.
I like
He
it.
nods, puts it away.
Okay. At this point, echoes spill from the misty cavern beyond. A cacophony of wheezing voices that rap together like some kind of discordant music.
Oh no.
The remaining heads planted in the Garden of Welcome begin to croak and groan, joining the horrible song.
Think it's time to go.
Through the mist that shrouds the smaller cavern, you see the parade of creatures responsible for the melody. Their bodies are only vaguely humanoid, with clusters of luminescent lichen and tumescent growths forming chaotic patterns on their decaying flesh. Their voices stabbing into your minds, both insane and gleeful in equal parts. They sing, "From rocky bed the toadstool rose, from chaos dark her love she shows. Wish, yearn, laugh, the lady will be wed. Crave, hunger, dance, her joyous spores will spread. Youth is gone, beauty rots, Aryomikos and Zukmoi join together heart to heart, becoming one till death do part. Hail, hail, hail." I can post that all up for you guys.
Does a 22 hit the DM?
Didn't mean to click that.
No, it does not. Beyond your mortal understanding. They're passing by you. They're not interacting with you. They're barely even. They don't even recognize you. Like they're doing something themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They start to set up with these weird chamberlain and bridesmaid looking people. They start to set up a sort of, well, a mock wedding of some kind. Is it practicing? Three spore servants start to rise from the garden and carry the corpse of Yestabrod and puts him in the position of the priest at a wedding ceremony, puppeting him as the whole thing plays out. The
Time to go.
tableau of the mock wedding is replaced by a vision of the inside of a great tower. Spiraling stairs and balconies are carved into its walls, when the interior lit by phosphorescent patches of mold growing in whirls. In the center of the open space floats a humanoid figure, woman-like in form, but made entirely of fungi and mold. She is easily 3 times the height of any of the fungal bridesmaids that move up and down the spiraling stairs, tending to their giant mistress. They croon a strange, soothing song as they weave the substance of the giant figure into a delicate lichen veil and long mycelium train like a bridal gown. The vision ends. You're witnessing the wedding again. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wonderful.
Oh boy.
18 for good.
Okay. Oh, oh,
Hmm. I'm not very wise, just smart.
there. That's cool.
Oh.
Heluth, Frankie, and Thodane both gain a level of madness.
That's level 3 for me.
Level 3 for you, huh?
Oh shit.
Alright, we'll start
The
with Keyleth.
sanity thing is.
Yeah.
While
We
you
all
were
gain-
describing that scene, I had my eyes shut as if I was Gundra and how that would somehow stop it.
Nope, because it was all mostly a vision.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll start with Keyleth. You're at level 3, you said? Level 3 madness, so that's an indefinite
sh-
madness.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Why are we here again?
A vague sense of
We need to-
misplaced duty for my part. You were looking for a friend halfway.
25. I keep whatever I find. That is-
He's already like that, and okay. No change.
That's what you get. Well, it's a little bit different, but yeah. Alright, Frankie, what level of madness are you at?
One.
One,
Just
this is your
that was
first
the
time?
first one.
Alright, roll D100 for me. Okay. For 6 minutes. Oh my god. The character must use his or her action each round to attack the nearest creature.
Oh god.
That includes your friends. We'll get it right on with so Dane, what's your level of madness at?
1.
You're at 1 2, roll D100 for me.
Don't make me do it, Dan.
Doing it. 22. You become incapacitated and spend the duration screaming, laughing, or weeping. Your choice.
And I get that one in every campaign.
Which of the three do you usually choose? Or do you
What'd you
do a
say?
mix? Which of the three actions do you usually choose, or do you mix it up?
Last time this happened, I drank some water from a fucking pond and it made me do this shit.
Alright. So what are you doing? As the madness takes hold from this horrifying vision you've seen,
I don't know how to scream in Dwarvish, so
so you're just at that moment, you go to your knees and you just start. So Dane just starts screaming. Meanwhile,
meanwhile.
Frankie, you need to attack some people now.
Alright,
Attack
let's
the
bring out,
screaming one.
bring out the sun sword.
Notably,
Alright,
I will say,
activate the sword.
using your action to attack somebody every round is. This feels like a Crown of Madness thing, so if nobody's near you, I don't know who you attack.
It just says it must use your action to each round to attack the nearest creature.
Oh no,
So-
he's gonna hit the lizard.
Did you say this is for 6 minutes?
Yep.
Oh no.
So you'll probably
It's
need
only
to knock
60
his,
rounds, guys. We're fine.
Probably need to knock his ass out. So at that point, we're just gonna do initiative right now. So Frankie and the gang, roll initiative for me. As we kind of do a small mock battle of insanity.
All it takes is one wisdom save to crumble the party.
That's out of the abyss.
That makes
Alright.
sense.
Alrighty. You can all see clearly as Frankie's wild eyes pulls out the sun sword and just starts swinging it. Rogi, you're up.
Oh no. I will. Ooh.
So Dane, you're basically not in this encounter because you're busy screaming
For now.
for now.
I'm going to yeah. No. I'm gonna hold off on that. I'll just go up and I will do non-lethal rapier damage to him.
Okay. I mean, you're on the board. All you gotta do is move. Here, I'll give her some. Yes, Rod's not even there.
Sun sword's out.
I close my eyes as I approach.
It has the same effect. It's disadvantage no matter what.
Still disadvantage, yeah.
I have my eyes closed?
Yeah, because you have blind
No, I
fighting.
have
don't
blind
you?
fighting.
Yeah, you have blind fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Frankie, does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
All right, that's 9 non-lethal piercing damage. Okay, is that your turn, Rogi?
Yep.
Okay, Gundra.
Uh,
Sandy has taken over your friend.
yeah, I yell.
Oh wait, how much damage did you take,
Took 9.
Frankie? You should. I did favored foe on you, so you should take 12.
Okay. So yeah, just add 3 more to that.
I yell, hold your blade, this is unnecessary, and I'm gonna cast Silent Image and create a image of just like a generic monster, like right here.
Okay. For the hell of it, I got something I could use. How big is the monster?
About medium, just something to distract him, and it's like wrenching its hands back. Oh.
Yeah, we'll just throw him in there.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Frankie.
Sorry, Gavin.
You have a perfectly
no.
second target right next to you. Foolish.
I've gone mad. I don't differentiate between friend and foe.
That's fair.
Yep, that'll hit. So. Oh, just 9?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh no.
Oh, ooh. 19. And you were attacking who?
Brogy.
Okay, got it. Did you take
I
that
took
damage?
it. Yep.
9 radiant, got it. Alright, Keeluth.
Keeluth, if you're feeling brave, wrench that blade from his hand and remind her that she can heal him from this madness.
Her?
The goddamn sword that talks to him. Dawnbringer has the ability to heal lesser madnesses.
That's true.
Her blade has
Anyways,
to touch the
Keyleth's
person.
gonna find Gundra, pick him up, and put him on the lizard.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And then over here we go.
Alrighty.
Let's see, how far is that? What's the lizard speed again? Lizard.
30.
30.
I think it's 30.
Alright, we can go just a bit more.
Does that enter my reach?
No, he's going the long way.
Yeah, he's going a long way, it seems.
And then he shouts at Thodane, get on, but I don't think Thodane hears.
No, Thodane is
Incapacitated, yeah.
and
Yep.
is just screaming. Rogi.
I will
Also, Keeluth shouts at the sword.
Actually, I'm gonna...
Heal her
Okay.
wielder.
She might do that on Frank's turn.
Rogi will say the same thing to the sword. Fix him! And
Yeah.
action disengage and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Oh,
Gundra.
notably, incapacitated just means no actions or reactions. Movement is the only thing not affected.
Oh. So, I guess, Dodane, if you want to move.
I probably should move. I don't want to leave melee though. Oh, I'm not in melee.
Not in melee.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Running and screaming. Gundra, is there anything you want to do?
Not
Somebody cast silence
Really?
on me, please.
no. I've already spent one spell too many today.
Okay. That, Frankie, your sword, the Dawnbringer, reaches into your mind and just says, Come back. Come back into the light. And you are cured of your madness.
Realizing there's a monster in front of me, I start slashing at it.
Ah!
It's fine. It shifted over.
Oh, okay.
I'm holding it now because I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Or
You
at
just
least
raised your
feel
Frankie.
I feel I have to.
Yeah.
Cause
You learn pretty quick that it's just an illusion.
yeah, like I raise it into the air unnaturally before putting it down and letting it slither as if it's a real Grick. So
Alright. The only one now encased in madness is Thodane, who just screams. But also gets closer to the tower, the one you know as Yigmorgus.
how do we
You
stop
have no
this?
clear I'll say Thodane and people close to him. You have no clear reference to judging the towering mushroom size at this distance. Thousands of smaller fungi cling to the main stalk, which itself splits into several lesser stalks, each long enough with a cap big enough to be the top of a great tower. The cavern floor surrounding the stalk is covered by a carpet of fungi. An eerie luminescence pours through the slitted windows carved into the trunk, with the same cacophony of atonal music heard earlier echoing within. A stench of rot and decay wraps around you, seemingly threatening to penetrate flesh and pervade your soul.
Does anybody have an idea of how we could stop this ritual from succeeding? If we don't, mind you, this could be very bad.
Well, you were the one that suggested burning it down.
Yeah. You see him kind of think to himself whenever you say that. There's doubt that that will work for whatever reason, but at the same time, like, damn. So this big mushroom, is that where the tower has erected, or is it farther along?
It's about there. It's just it doesn't show the distance to it too great.
Mm.
Just a representation more than anything.
Let's see if we can get to the base. I'm going to send my illusion ahead to weed out anything that might try to attack us.
I'll say by this point, Thodane has stopped screaming.
Yes,
Okay.
my vocal cords are saved.
No guarantee of that.
You see,
So what
this
are
is
these guys here?
those are the Myconid communities.
Yeah.
Mostly tree-like things. But
Awakened Zergwoods, yeah.
they have two leaders. One that is under her influence, probably, and the other one that's like, yeah, things weird right now. So crazy.
Well, which one's the dead one that's puppeting everything?
That was the monster you fought yesterday, but I'd say by this point the mock wedding has kind of ended and they've retreated back towards the tower.
That was a rehearsal.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Uh, let's do what we can to fucking ruin this then. God, I hate this. If
How wide is this tower?
It is impossible to figure out. It is gigantic.
How wide is this mushroom?
Once again, really can't tell. With just the size of the cavern, how big it is, it's just got to be massive.
All these mushrooms are connected, right?
yes, more or less, at the very least.
Let's go back to the Myconids. Kill the ones that are in support of this, and tell the dissenting ones to either poison the roots or see if they have any other ideas on how to deal with this. If they don't, we leave. This is beyond our power to stop.
I don't know if we should just go in and start killing people.
Yeah, I'm kind of hurt too.
I think that they will rebel if we do that without the support of other Myconids.
How hurt are you, Frankie?
I have 12 hit points.
Is that down? How far down is that?
That's exactly 1/3 of my health.
Okay. Uh, this should bring you to full. If it doesn't, I did very bad, but I want to get down and do a healer's kit on you. Can't do another one until I take a short rest. I need to reread the feat, but yeah, until a short rest. But while I have it available, I should use it. Yeah, you take out some bandages, and I rolled pretty well. Start healing you up from the whatever acid burns or whatever.
Heal up 12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Now you guys have an option of also walking towards the tower.
Yeah, I want to put the illusion in front of that as a guide and just prevent ambushes from attacking us.
Okay. So you all start approaching Yigmorgus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We probably shouldn't
think
enter, but should check it out to see if there's anything.
We need to get more information to tell Basidia about, so we can get her on our side.
Who's that healing cure wounds for?
Myself.
Okay. You close to full now then with the
I'm
12?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 20 is pretty good.
Good
Alright.
enough.
As you
He was at
approach,
16.
oof,
You want to heal as well?
Yes, please. Thanks.
I am slowly tearing through these healer's kits. I can't wait till I can remove one of the weights from my body.
as you guys approach Yigmorgus, and
We're not going towards Yigmortis. I thought we were going back towards the.
We just discussed it.
yeah,
Several of us want to go towards it. I don't want to go in it. I don't want to touch it. I want to just see what's there.
Yee.
Killing is unfortunately like no guarantee of success. Like those people back there feel so divorced from what's going on here aside from they are affected by it. At least from Gundra's perspective.
so Is the party walking towards Yigmorgus?
I guess so.
Yes.
Or okay.
Quietly and carefully.
Yeah, we have a
It's a little hard.
funny little quiet snake thing in front of
Yeah.
us to take
As
ambushes,
you
but
start approaching, you're noticing it's all very difficult terrain at this point. The ledge is covered with carpets of moss and fungi, gores of various sized lumps, pockmarks, pools of vile fluid, oozed, some drying out, gabbing over. You can start discerning shapes of writhing creatures inside these lumps. Most of these are humanoid, though a few appear to be gricks, nothics, and giant spiders.
mhm.
This can only be called a great garden of rot, and phase res just pervades throughout this entire cavern. Jesus, someone's dog's going fucking nuts outside, sorry. A dense cloud of spores and dark, reeking fluid explodes outward as you walk through, and hear the piercing scream of agony and terror, as inside one of the pockmarks is a drow scout, or what's left of him. Other than a face, long white hair, and a breastplate, it is impossible to distinguish where the drow ends and the rot of the fungi consuming him begins. The drow feebly thrashes, his screams rising ever higher in pitch, until he locks eyes with one of you, and abruptly stops screaming. A brief moment of lucidity replaces the terror, even as his eyes roll back into his head, and some kind of bizarre euphoria as he just goes limp and slowly sinks back down to the fungal muck. Once again, I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Shit sounds fucking terrifying.
Yep.
Jesus fuck. I'm going to use, since it's probably almost expired, my bardic inspiration to add to that.
Okay.
Frankie, what die is it?
Frankie.
Could be a D6.
D6 or
Oh,
D8?
yeah, D6.
D6.
Okay,
15.
who still needs to roll? Is that everybody? Yeah, okay. Frankie is the only one who fails the madness saving throw. Frankie, you gain another level of madness.
Damn.
I need you to roll a D100 for me as you gain a long-term madness. You're level 2, right?
Hell.
Yeah.
Okay. This place is not good on the mind. Okay, 44. You experience powerful delusions. Okay. I'm going to randomly choose a potion, and then you will believe you are under the effects of said potion. Oh my god, there's so many potions. Moment. Nope. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. You believe you are under a potion of hill giant strength. So you believe.
Badass.
Pull up. I can pull it up for you.
Could have been so much worse.
Could have been.
Oh yeah.
You believe you have incredible strength for the next 50 hours.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, you believe your strength is at 21 right now.
Oh my god.
It's just like you feel weirdly emboldened by witnessing such a horrible, awful death.
Like doing a whole lot of PCP.
Yeah,
Frankie's juicing.
you feel strangely powerful from it.
He could take on 20 cops right now.
He could, absolutely, and then bite their faces off. At this point, the entire cavern is just filled with moans and cries of agony that answers this drow's screams in a terrifying, deafening chorus. It drowns out all its sounds until it just starts winding down to low groans and burbles. The entire stalk of the giant mushroom seems to shudder, as if in delight. Do you continue forward towards the base of Yigmorgus? Hmm?
A little closer.
You want to go to the base of the tower?
Nope.
Yeah.
We've come this far.
I
Yep,
want to
Keyleth's
sneak to the
staying
base
back.
of the tower.
I'm gonna go with Rogi.
Okay, who's going with Rogi and Thodane?
No one.
Frankie? Gundra?
Nope.
Nope, you're staying behind?
Mm-hmm.
Gundra, what about you?
I'm going with
That's
him. I'm just trying to convince the others to come too, but I don't have the right words for it. The best he gets out is just, if this is allowed to happen, we won't have the luxury of walking away from it. This is a critical event. This is. I don't know how this demon will interact with this thing, but it's symbolically important, and that gives it weight. Something needs to be done
We
here.
ran away from Demogorgon. Whatever this thing is, we can run away from it too. You nobles need to learn when to put your heads down and acknowledge when something's too powerful for you to handle.
Sure, let's just do nothing. Let's just let this thing fester and grow and crawl across every single wall in these long caverns.
Or let us go to the gnomes and inform everyone we can cross that it's going on and come back with an army to burn it all down.
It might be too late by then. I can't sit by and do nothing. The only thing that is achieved from that is a wallowing in the results of your failure. And he just kind of waves his hands, not really speaking. He gets off the lizard. I'm going to do my best. I will. Like, he's, you can kind of tell he doesn't want to do this, but there is like, the dread is turned into what happens if I don't do it. And he just finishes off that with, I will try not to become like Sereth. And he just walks with the Duragar.
Alright.
Damn.
You walk forward to a little ways further down to this basin of this cavern. You reach almost around the base and you just start seeing these scores of these deformed creatures that seem to dance around the tower. Their revelry, they're just this collection of humanoids and various creatures, all sporting tumors, cankers, putrid patches of flesh all over their bodies. And they're joined by dancing fungi, vaguely shaped and twisted into forms resembling humans. You see a bunch of drow spore servants, hook horror spore servants, and they pay you no mind as they just dance. Some of them are even talking, cackling, and chatting amiably about how Sovereign Philos that said bring so many new guests to attend the party. One horrifying thing you see is through this muck on the side of a basin, you see that same drow from earlier almost glide and meld through this gross, sticking slime and fungus, and he begins to dance with them. But his bones are melting as he does it. Same with a few other.
Closing my eyes.
They're sitting there and just dancing as flesh just lops off them and just join the carpet below. It is horrifying. I
Yeah.
need Frankie, or not Frankie. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Roki
fuck you,
and
Dan.
yeah, Roki and Thodane to make a wisdom saving throw for
What about
witnessing such a horrible thing.
That was
Gundra?
great, Dane.
Gundra does not,
Gundra does not?
because you looked away.
Yeah.
Okay, Thodane. Okay, you both fail.
Will use my
Oh shit.
arcane deflection to get +4.
You're safe, Rogi. You fail.
Oh.
You gain a level of madness. What are you at?
Oh no.
2.
You're at
Oh.
2. You're
I
at
thought
2
you
right
had
now?
like 5.
I think I'm at 2. We did it by modifier, right?
Yeah, it just goes up to levels 1, 2, and 3,
Then yeah,
and
I
then
was
back down to 1.
I am now at 2.
Okay. I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh.
27. You suffer extreme paranoia. You have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma checks for the next 100 hours.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Okay.
So, considering that, here's something Gundra is going to say that you as a player should really consider. The corruption is becoming thicker at its center. Do you really think that we can go any farther?
No.
You're kind of keeping your
No.
head down as you're traveling.
Yeah, I'm basically opening my eyes to only like look at my feet and make sure I'm not tripping over anything. And if I like see anything move that that looks too organic, it's closing my eyes again.
Okay. At this point,
This
nothing is stopping you. No one's attacking. They're all just chatting and dancing. And you can see clearly where the entrance to this tower is.
Well, this is stupid to do now, but is there... How many myconids are in here?
There are... It's hard to even count because just how much fungal mess there is around this place. Like, some of the spore servants are almost blending in, and you can hardly tell the difference between them and maybe some other myconid who's also just become mutated. Not as many as you would think, but there are a few here and there.
And yeah, Rogi will say, this should be enough to tell Basidia. Let's go get reinforcements.
Talking about, we're not done.
I think we are.
Why do you want to go further?
Reason.
Well, whatever it is, it's not worth the cost. The more we indulge in this, the longer we stick around it, the more we are corrupted by it. Demons have this aura. It warps everything near them. The stronger they are, the more pervasive and rippling it is.
Fine, I can't go in by myself.
Oh,
Not that anything would stop you.
We will be back to purify this place.
Mm-hmm. At this point, I think silent. We spent 6 minutes of the silent image just sitting around, so it's definitely gone by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're running back.
Okay. Keeping your head down as you just travel through this difficult terrain. I'll say eventually you do make it back to the rest of the group. I'll say for the rest, all the ones who stayed, they don't look good. They look like they've seen some real shit.
You lot. Look like you seen a ghost or something.
No, that was for us. We
That's
Ah.
yeah, that's
other
us
group.
walking.
Why do I
around.
look like I've seen a ghost or something?
because you saw a rotting corpse dancing. You to
Till
quote,
its bones melted.
So walking towards the tower was a bad idea, yes.
we have more information though. It's the seas get choppier the farther out you go. And going any further is definitely not worth it. But from where we went as far as we could without undue harm. Let's go speak to the Myconid that is clear in the mind.
Keyleth holds his hand out to you to put you on the back of the lizard.
It takes him a second, but he does.
Let's go.
Alright, so you all head back into the rest of the Myconids.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. As a group, you all just kind of gather you all up. Move you through. You come through the same pass till you reach the rest of the group. Basidia notices your arrival first, and he joins you. And shakes for poor spores, breathing just says, yes, do discover something.
Yeah, I just
This place has been infested by demons. Zuggamentoid, to be exact. You need to evacuate all of your people now. Or unless you have a way of killing that giant mushroom.
she intends to use it as part of a ritual to empower herself. Which I will say Gundra is mostly guessing on. But like it's a marriage for a mushroom. What else is she doing with it? She's not in love.
You don't know that.
I do know
She's
that.
a demon. They don't feel love. It's one of
You
their
don't know.
core.
No, surely. Let's be fine.
Thank you,
Anyway.
Cheese.
This is a lot to take in. Are we not safe here then?
Not at all.
You might not be safe most places if she manages to connect with. She points to the large mushroom because I'm honestly forgetting the name of it again. But
Starts with a Y.
Aramikos.
Ariomikos?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just kind of sits there and, if what you say is true, we don't have the kind of power to stop anything. I know some of our villagers here have walked in over to Yigmorgus and they have not yet returned.
They aren't going to either. They're completely possessed.
Indeed.
Or dead. Or both.
Best I can do is gather all the ones who will leave, and we will travel, find a new home. We've done it before in the past.
Then it must be done.
I'll take half these awakened Zerkwoods.
Nothing.
Thank you
Nothing can
so
be
much
done.
for this. Terrible news, but
Is there any guidance you could grant us towards exploring further towards the deep gnomes? A safer passage, perhaps, or
not that I
anything
know of.
as payment?
As payment, yes. There's something I could do. One moment. And he starts kind of sifting through a pile. And finally, he digs up a small box buried in the earth and gives it to you.
Keyleth takes it.
Okay. It seems to be curiosities probably collected just over from dead travelers over the years. It's unlocked. It is made of fine. The box itself is made of fine wood inlaid with silver. Is worth 25 gold pieces. It contains 3 amethysts, each worth 100 gold, and 4 small diamonds worth 50 gold, and 1 large diamond worth 500 gold. I will put this in there.
Oh shit.
I got it. Oh.
Chump
He then,
change.
he then all gives you, each person gets a greater healing potion stored in a hollow gourd-like mushroom. I hope this is sufficient, for it is all I can do.
It is barely enough. But it will suffice.
Okay. So everyone can mark down their inventory. You all have 1 greater healing potion now,
Mm-hmm.
and then whoever, I assume Keyleth has the box with all the shit in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that, he just kind of solemnly nods and starts talking to the rest of the villagers and gathering up what he can. At this point, you're free to leave.
Before that,
Should we? Oh, go ahead.
how far away from the tower
Like,
are we?
it's hard to say the size and distance of the mushroom tower itself
We
being
got
in the
close
earth.
to it, and we got to like the guest area.
Yeah, you got to the base of the tower.
I want to be within 150 feet of it.
Are you gonna throw a fireball at it?
Yeah, last ditch effort. Do something, anything.
All right. You can get there, but it's gonna be a lot of difficult terrain,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. But
Is this on our way out? You're doing this, or are you just doing this?
Oh,
now?
we're leaving the opposite direction. But the thing is, we can't do nothing.
I will say you would know probably better if this is demon corrupted in such a way, especially if someone who you think it might be. A fireball probably won't do anything.
What about for big mushroom?
That's what I'm saying. Well, against the big mushroom, probably nothing.
Uh, is Aramikos natural?
You're not anywhere near Ariamikos.
Okay.
All there is the giant tower Yigmorgith, and even a fireball with it would barely do anything.
Rogie does have more he wants to say before we do leave.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still figuring shit out, Mark? Or should I go?
Yeah, but there's no conclusion. There's no conclusion that I can draw from it. He just
Okay.
wants to do something and he can't.
Rogie will ask Basidia. That is who we are talking to, right?
Yeah, you can go and find him again at least.
Yeah. Um. Will you all be safe to find somewhere else to be?
Yes, we've traveled far before till we found Neverlight Grove. We can go and make a new trip. With the Awakened Zerkwoods, we should be fine.
Hmm.
And as you've talked to Rasharu, he already has a few escape plans and nutrient caches
Indeed.
hidden along the way, so we should be fine.
Once you all resettle, is there a way I will be able to find you again?
Maybe not. But I don't think that would stop you from finding us again. If you really wanted to.
If I wanted to stay with you, would you let me?
Yes, you are free to join.
Hmm.
Are you sure your friends would be okay with this?
I will speak to them.
He just nods.
I'll walk back over to everyone else. Take a deep breath. Exhale. I am thinking of staying with the Myconids.
Gundra's eyes snap to you.
Really?
Yes?
Are you sure that's what you want?
I do not know how many more years I have left. And if the demon lords are really coming here, I am not sure I want to leave the only thing that has brought me happiness.
Gundra is going to walk over, and he is going to he takes time to do this, then I'm going to kind of truncate, but he lets you know what you're getting into. You are hanging around with fungus, mushrooms, things of her domain. We know she has some connection here. You are not only, if by doing this you may be spending time with what you love, but you are also endangering yourself. Consider this before you make your final decision, because you may not have many years left, but demons are wonderful, wonderful artists in proving that there are things worse than dying. The decision is up to you. Make sure you make it clearly and understand all of the weight it carries.
Rogi looks over at the large mushroom that we just saw. Shivers a bit. What do you all think is going to happen? Are we still trying to get to the surface? What will we do when we get there? What's the point?
At this point, it's farther
To find heroes.
No, absolutely
the
not.
point.
That's just
No. Think of every story, Gundra, that you've heard of the surface. It's always... Think of even the queen herself. Her betrayal was met with banishment. The surfacers, weak as they are, have a knack for banishing demons. And we seem to be riddled with them more than usual.
I think your understanding of scripture is a little reductive, but fine.
I am aware of the priestess's version of her choosing to come down here. And there is probably truth to that as well. But of the few surfacers I have met, they all have an obsession with the light. He kind of nods at Frankie. And there's nothing demons hate more.
Sorry, were you talking to me?
No, I was talking about you in front of your face.
Oh. Does it look like I've developed muscles? I feel like I'm getting stronger.
You do look a little more cut.
I feel it. With all these battles we've been having, I feel like I'm getting better.
You look normal.
God damn.
You,
I can only imagine how you can jump around now.
admittedly, you have a lot of fat, so whatever muscle growth you may have been experiencing over the past month or so is probably well hidden. But you look the same
What
to
he's
me.
talking about. Boy,
Rogi
losing
will-
pounds.
Rogi will look to Thodane, narrow his eyes. Do you see a change? Whisper him that to you in Dwarvish.
I don't in Dwarvish.
What are you doing?
Making him feel good.
Okay.
He'll heal us if he feels good.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, I can only throw fireball beads 60 feet away. I can't even.
In common, I'll say, oh yes, you look very strong now.
Insight check. I'm feeling insecure.
Lord.
I respect you. I respect you for trying to flatter me, but
To be fair, you fully know you're buff as hell right now. Just part of the madness.
You just now know that it's not visible.
I'll get
According
real
to
close
some
to
Or
Rogi, and
they're
it's
just
like
being real fucking dumb. Can't see it.
I get real close to Rogi, and I go, I don't think you understand how strong I've become.
Oh. And what are you going to do when you get back to the surface with this new strength of yours?
Well, I'm gonna go home, see my family, and then I'll probably try and take over my town again.
You might
Just
have a
like that?
usurper. Daniel, real quick, can I? So, I looked this
Yeah.
up. It's genuinely not in the rules at all, so it's DM discretion. Can I hand out beads of fireball? The the item description says when you detach it and throw it, it goes off, but it doesn't say what happens when you detach it and don't throw it.
Yeah. I'll say yeah, sure.
Okay. Rogi, I kind of let you have the bag of holding, but I'm a weak boy and I would love it. And if you are leaving us, if you decide to leave us, I have a trade for you, which is 3 fireballs for that bag.
Oh.
Whatever she sends after you will be plant-like in some capacity. This might be a good way of keeping yourself alive. And if not, you can spare yourself from what she might do to you.
Mm. Still looking at the mushroom and thinking about it, Rogi will ask Thodane in Dwarvish, why are you going to the surface? What is going to happen when we get there?
Honestly, I don't know, but I can't stop thinking about that thing that came out of the lake. And what's gonna happen here? I'm no hero, I'm just a ruin excavator, but based on what we've done so far, we might be able to do something about it. I don't know if there's anyone else that can.
Why do you think we can? If this is the last moments, then don't you want to spend it not fighting demons?
I might be a
Or not only
bookworm and
fighting demons?
might be a bookworm, but I love the thrill, if nothing else. I think it would suit me better to go down swinging, if that is to be my end.
Gundra, are you seeking the same thing? Heroes to deal with this?
In all honesty, the go to the surface plan was whenever we were running from a drow woman who wanted us dead. It was easy. Become a needle in the haystack, as the surface people, I believe, say. If you find the large haystack, it makes it harder. Now there's this, and it feels like the only reason I'm going up there is because it will be the last to be destroyed if nothing gets done about it. I suppose searching for people willing to try to do something is worthwhile, but I believe I'm going to the surface because I can't go back to Menzoberranzan for some time. Might as well live comfortably if I can't return to where I belong.
you would go back to where you belong. If you could.
If I could. You hear mutter something in Elvish about the only word that kind of makes sense is Mizrim.
Don't speak Elvish, so we don't know what that means.
Hmm. For the other
Mizrim
two.
is the name of the house chasing us.
Oh yeah, yeah. So Mizrim is the name, the last name of the woman trying to kill us, I believe. Like he's literally just cursing her and her family, more specifically her family. But you know, they're rich assholes. I mean, all Drow nobles are, but they're very rich assholes.
They have a penchant for torture, greater than the other houses at least.
Hmm. We're running out of options, and honestly, unless Loth herself intervenes, which she's been very rare to do, especially in recent years, I don't know if we're going to be able to succeed against this. I assume Gromf and the priestesses are figuring out something, but they might not even know about it yet. Letting people know is a wonderful task to start out with. It at least allows us to contemplate a way to return things to normal. But as for me, I would simply like to avoid the failure of death for as long as possible. As much as I want to do something, I will admit, I just want to live. And I don't think there is anything I need to apologize for that for.
No. You make a good point. There is a chance that we could warn people who will do something about this. The world is so connected.
There's no walking away from any of this.
No.
I think deep down you all know that.
Well, walking towards it is almost assuredly death. You may have some sort of warrior's honor or something that you believe in, but unless I know I can what I do results in victory, I don't see much point in doing it.
And whoever does anything knows it will result in victory. They have to try. Part of the journey, young Gundra.
I cannot.
You have the mind for it, but you lack the experience.
Stop talking down to me.
I cannot take
Learn.
away the experience of all of those others. If I do have a chance to stop it, I will stay. I want to make sure that at least one of us reaches the surface. But if things look too grim, and it looks like we cannot stop anything, I'm going to try to find one last moment of happiness before I end.
No one will deny you that.
Ah, well, let's go. Should we try to burn this down on the way out?
There might not be much point.
And let us get the fuck out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lead the way, confidence.
Confidence leads the way.
Confidence just goes.
Confidence leading the way. You all.
Confidence does a big lizard yawn.
Oh, there we go. With confidence leading the way, the party decide to stick together, leave Neverlight Grove to whatever fate it has. As you're leaving, you're noticing Basidia and a large, probably half of the entire grove, are marching their way out as well. And we'll end tonight's session there with a level up.
Awesome.
Hey!
Jane's happy.
Everyone levels up.
2 attacks.
What? Did you just fucking double your attack output?
Hmm.
What the
Bro.
fuck?
So awesome.
I should stop recording.